What's up, legends? Welcome back to Legendary TV. Today's going to be a little bit of a different video. I know that I haven't actually made a video. Actually, I've made a few videos since having not uh, been on YouTube for a while, but I just haven't found the interest to edit them once I film them, and then so didn't end up on YouTube, obviously. Sorry if I sound a little weird, buddy. Just getting over a cold. It's not COVID. I'm all good. But yeah, so why are we here? I want to talk about the new Battlefield bloody 2042 trailer that was just released 19 hours ago. I saw it earlier on today, and it blew my mind. Like I was sitting in my car. I had it playing through the Bluetooth on my speakers, and I was just blown away. I was just like, no way, this is so freaking cool. Like, this is amazing. Like, we all knew that it was going to be a modern Battlefield experience, kind of like how Battlefield 4 was. But this is going to be great. Like, they even had like the OG like Battlefield 4 kind of remastered in the background. It was amazing. So today we're going to do like a bit of a, not really a react video, but just kind of like a dissection of what is going on in this video, because I think it's pretty freaking cool. Oh, sorry, you guys don't know about this shit yet. I might touch on it a little bit later, but for now, it's all about Battlefield, because I was having a bit of a fanboy moment. I'm not gonna lie. I was actually having a legitimate like, oh, this is gotta be freaking sick, dude. But yeah, all right. So without any further ado, let's just get straight into it. I'll do like a bit of a commentary over the actual video, and we'll have a little bit of fun with it. All right. But yeah, even if that isn't in multiplayer, it's still going to be a pretty interesting campaign. Excuse me. Now, what do I think? I think we're in for one hell of a game. There's a lot of interesting little things, but a lot of it is a lot of what makes this look like a really awesome game is that they're not trying to change it too much. Now, it's only 2042, so it's only like two. Well, two. It's only 2 years in the future. So it's only like, what are we at? 2021 right now. So it's like 11 years in the future, right? 21 years in the future. I am retarded. My bad. So yeah, so it's only 21 years in the future. So obviously we're not going to expect like a massive, like futuristic game, which is perfect. When I first heard 2042, I'm just like, oh great, it's going to be a future game. And I'm like, wait, that's not too far in the future. Let's wait and see if there's a trailer or something coming out. And then we've seen this, and it looks pretty much like there's a lot of Siege of Shanghai. No, sorry, Dawnbreak esque map with the helos fighting. Definitely a little bit of Siege of Shanghai kind of vibes there too. Um, you've got a good variety of maps. One looks like a shipyard. Now, this is assuming that this isn't all campaign, but we can kind of hopefully get the idea that even if these are campaign scenes, then we're going to be looking at similar kind of setups for the multiplayer maps. In which case, I'm really digging it, and judging by the map, like Levolutions and all that kind of stuff that we saw in the video in the trailer, I'm almost guaranteeing that a lot of that stuff was a multiplayer kind of vibe, if that makes sense. Just a showcase of what multiplayer is going to look like. The one thing that really just kind of makes me wonder is that nuke. Now, I don't think it's a nuke. It's way too big to be a nuke, and it's not coming out of a silo, so it's not protected. It's just literally launching point blank. So I'm going to assume that it's some kind of space program or something like that, which would be kind of cool. I'm interested to see what they do with that. I'm not going to make too many assumptions, but I kind of have a bit of an idea of what they're going to be doing with it. The other thing is that massive tornado. I'm almost inclined to say that the massive tornado thing. What? Sorry, I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm almost inclined to say that the massive tornado thing was a Levolution thing, but something that massive and destructive on a multiplayer map, that is crazy. So I'm halfway on the fence in saying that was campaign, because that seems like something that you'd have to run away from in a campaign, like hide inside a building, get down below under the building, be safe. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look like I can't imagine, unless it's like really hard to trigger it, I can't imagine it being a hell of a lot of fun. Every time you get into that map, you get like halfway through the game, and then all of a sudden there's a massive tornado coming ripping through. Like that would be more annoying than fun for both sides. Like I can't see that being beneficial to either side at all. Like certain flood levels and all that kind of stuff, you can understand, because like some people are going to be better on boats and all that kind of stuff, so you can kind of get around a lot cooler if you're that way inclined. But with something like that, now they did show the wingsuit going through it, but they also showed the helos getting absolutely swept up, all the vehicles on the ground getting swept up. There wasn't a lot of options other than yeeting out of your vehicle and popping the wingsuit and then hoping for the best. I was really excited to see that, because I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. But the more I think about it, I'm a little bit worried if that is going to be multiplayer. But I have a sneaking suspicion that that's going to be campaign. Now, I would suggest that You know what? The more that I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking that this is definitely going to be a campaign teaser more than anything, because that when they pulled the wall down, that looked like it was like a passageway into the next level or something like that. Um, but it could have just as easily been like a multi kill trap kind of deal. But I'm not too sure. I'm really not entirely like 100% sure on that one either. I was very certain when I saw it today. I'm just like, oh, this is cool. You're gonna be able to drag like walls down on top of people, and there's gonna be a tornado that rips through, and it's gonna completely change the dynamic of the field, and all this kind of shit. And that got me really excited. But now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking that might be like this might all be campaign shit. Sorry, sucking down on some grape juice, you know. Um, so yeah. Hmm. That dog as well, the dog robot. I can almost guarantee that that's going to be a campaign as well, because I don't know how they would implement that unless it's. Oh, then again, we have like drones with recon in Battlefield 4 and all that kind of stuff, so it's not a massive leap to go from that to that. But at the same time, you don't really want like a bunch of mechanical dogs just running around the place. So maybe it's like one of those you can find it on the map, like how you can find the 50 cal sniper rifle, like the Barrett just laying around. You can pick that up and use it. If it was something like that, I could dig that. That'd be awesome. Like maybe if it was like in a city inside a research facility or something like that, you can grab it and then like whichever team has it, they can like use it for a little while until it gets destroyed or the operator gets killed or something like that. Pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Um, hmm. Sorry, I'm kind of trying to think at the same time. I just noticed that there's shit in the bottom of my glass. But yeah, no, I'm definitely really excited for it. But that very first scene where, like, that even could have just been a campaign scene as well. But it kind of had, like, two people looking at each other. So that looked like two players, just like, oh shit, I guess we're falling off the side of this fucking thing right now. And then, boom, environment kill by the Osprey. And then I don't know. I'm getting some very mixed vibes about what that was. Maybe it was just a showcase of like all the cool shit that's going to be in the game. Some of it's going to be on campaign. Some of it's going to be on multiplayer. And when the game comes out, we're going to have fun figuring out which is which. And I don't care, because if any of that is going to be in the game campaign or multiplayer, I'm a happy man, because that was amazing. That whole scene, that whole trailer, like I don't know, maybe I was kind of kickstart my heart struck a little bit in that, because that was pretty fucking awesome. Because I was watching it in my car and I'm looking at it like, because I'm holding my phone and I'm like, that sounds familiar. And then you hear it when the fucking the ice mobiles. I think that's the first thing you hear it. It's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, just chilling in my car. Literally just dropped off a delivery to somebody's house, and I'm sitting in the car just chilling, waiting for the next order to come through so I can keep working. And I just go, yes, this is fucking crazy. And I'm just watching it. I've played this video like 50 times already. Like, I am so 100% pumped for this game. If you couldn't tell. Um, I'm sorry that this wasn't a little bit more informative. I'm sorry that this whole video wasn't a little bit more like well put together. But I'm just so excited for the next Battlefield, because it has been a long time coming to have a modern day Battlefield come back. I never played Battlefield 5 because I thought it was just like a second Battlefield 1. I regret that now. I wish I had gotten into it, because I've seen recent gameplay of it, and well, not even just recent gameplay of it. I've just recently started watching gameplay of it, and I was really, really happy to see the game uh, doing as well as it did, because I thought it was just going to be like just another Battlefield 1. Um, but it looked like a really fun game. And I was so sad that I didn't start playing it. I'm so sad that I never bought it, but I am 100% pumped to have modern Battlefield come back again. Like, there is so many like Battlefield 4 vibes in there. I never played Battlefield 3, so I'm sorry if I'm referring to Battlefield 4 a little bit too much, but with Siege of Shanghai vibes in there, and Dawnbreaker and all that kind of stuff in those videos, like that's exactly where my mind goes to. I'm just like, oh, oh, hold on, boys, hold on. This thing is gonna be insane. Holy shit. Sitting there in my car, just hanging on the edge of my seat, just like, no way they're doing this. Like, this is awesome. Like, they even have that dun 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 dun. Like, if you can't tell, I'm really excited. um, but yeah, guys, I think we're gonna have to wrap this up right now because I'm just talking random nonsense. Um, I think what I might do is I might do a follow up video to this video, and do a little bit of research. I know that I had that whole thing where I was just gonna not do too much research, but I've got a lot of questions coming to me now that I'm just gonna drive myself crazy if I don't, learn it. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna probably do a second video to this video, just kind of finding out facts about fucking just facts about the video and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll watch a couple other videos as well. Um, Sorry guys, a bit of a lighting change. It's daytime now. um, so yeah, just wanted to kind of cut away a little bit of the ending there, and just more promptly focus on what I was actually talking about. So basically, yeah, just I want to make like a follow-up video just with a lot of facts, just so that I can kind of not be so uneducated about the game that's coming out, which will be great for you guys, hopefully. Plus, it's going to be another video that I can do, instead of just leaving you guys go for a little while. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I was talking about a few other things and a few other edits, but I think that's all just nonsense, so we don't really need to touch on it. Other than the reason why I have changed the channel name, basically, when I first made the channel, I had a quick look around, nothing too serious, just wanted to suss out and see if anybody had taken the name already, and I couldn't see anything. And I was like, yeah, sweet, alright, I'll just use Legend TV, sounds good. So yeah, I did that, and then literally a couple days later, I looked around, and there was some pretty established, not massive channels, but definitely bigger than mine anyway. Channels that had the Legend TV name, or at least something close to that. So I decided that I wanted to be a little bit more original and just pretty much just use my own name. So we've gone to Jackrabbit because that was my username for a long time. Well, has been my username for a long time. It's pretty much everything that I do. Even my Xbox at the moment, like, you guys see it as Lord J Rabbit at the moment, but that's just Lord Jackrabbit kind of deal. It used to be V8 Jackrabbit. Like, there's a lot of different evolutions of the name over the years, but it's, yeah, pretty much that's my intellectual property. There might be other people out there with the same thing, but that's always been mine. It's been mine since I was like 11, so eat a dick. But yeah, other than that, I'm really excited just to see what Battlefield 2042 has in store, because it's gonna be a pretty insane game. And man, I just love Motley Crue in the background there. That was awesome. Like, props, man, props. Yeah, EA, you did good. I did actually have like a whole commentary. Like, I showed the trailer for you guys, and then I kind of tried screen recording with voice so that I could like commentate over it as it was playing, but you could barely hear what I was saying because even when I turned down the volume on my phone, like, it didn't turn down the volume of the video so I was kind of like my voice was combating with uh, the other sounds and all that kind of stuff. But I think in my sort of closing video, I touched on pretty much everything anyway, so I was pretty much just going over it again. So this is the format that you'll get it in now. So yeah, without any further ado, that's all from me, guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to follow me here on YouTube, and yeah, just hit that notification bell so you get notified when I come out with more content, so you don't miss that second video to this follow-up video. And yeah, don't forget to like, man. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. All the shit that everybody else tells you to do. Alright, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see all of you legends in the next one. Bye-bye.